everyone, happy Friday. I'm sitting outside, it's such a nice weather, and I'm sitting right outside the church building, and I'm sitting around some plants. Picture a couple of thousand years ago, Egypt, water rushing, and they had like this, cypress or papyrus leaves, and they came up out of the water, and the water flowed underneath, and it was a restful place. Well, as you know, Joseph and his family had gone to Egypt and lived in Egypt because Joseph had been so wonderful, and the Pharaoh granted them permission to live in Egypt forever and ever. Well, that Pharaoh has died, and several Pharaohs have come along, and now there's a new Pharaoh, a new king, and he's sort of concerned about how many Israelites are in Egypt. He thinks there are too many. He thinks there's more Israelites than Egyptians, and he's worried about them trying to overtake his power. So he begins very slowly, but sneakily, and that's a word, sneaky, putting some of the Israelites enslaved, and eventually the majority of the Israelites are now slaves in Egypt, and they're working to make bricks and other things. Moses' family is one of those. They have to go and work in the brick yards every day. Okay, and then all of a sudden the Pharaoh gets even more upset and decides that all male sons will be killed. Okay. Moses is born. Here's Moses. Moses is born, and his family doesn't want him to find out, so they keep him hidden at home. And then he gets a little too big, and they're afraid that he'll start crying, and people will alert the authorities, and they will come and get him. So they come up with a plan. They put Moses in a basket, very similar to this, and they take him down to the river, and they put him along the reeds like this. And Sister Miriam, his sister Miriam, is given the job of playing around the riverbank. Looks like she's playing, and she keeps an eye on Moses in the basket during the day. And that's where it is. And so he's there. Well, one day, the Pharaoh's daughter comes to the river with her servants, and they are bathing and playing and having a good time in the water. And she spots the basket. And she sends one of her servants to pull it in. And so they pull it in from the water, and she goes, "Oh, look, a baby." And she decides, because she's the Pharaoh's daughter, she can do what she wants. She's going to keep the baby. Well, at this, Miriam emerges from the shadows, from the reeds, and says, "Oh, that would be good, but you want me to find a nurse to help take care of the baby?" And Pharaoh's daughter says, "Yes, that would be great." Well, Miriam runs home and brings her mother back. And so her mother is going to be Moses' nurse and take care of him. But no one is telling that he is an Israelite. And the Pharaoh's daughter is just saying she's adopted him as her own. And so Moses is now living in the Pharaoh's house and has been adopted by the Pharaoh's daughter. And that's where we leave the story for today. See you next time. Bye.